I'm here with Kim Hunter from Dixie Donuts. So will you please introduce yourself?
I am Kim Hunter from Dixie Donuts.
Okay, and well, what's your formal title here?
I am one of 4 owners, but I'm the head chef.
Okay, one of 4 owners. I don't think I knew that.
Yep, my husband and my parents are actually owners too.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's wonderful. So what do you do here at LaGrange?
Well, this is what I do. This is my everything. This is my life, this shop.
Okay, and tell us what you do here.
I get here really early in the morning, still dark out, start making the donuts and make all of our glazes, all of our fillings, and we change it up every week, so we have a couple different new ones every week, and hopefully people like them.
Okay, and what are some of the glazes you make?
We do original chocolate, strawberry, lemon, cinnamon, sugar, maple bacon all the time. We do a toffee coffee, which is an espresso glaze with toffee pieces.
Okay.
We do the Fat Boy all the time, which is a peanut butter fudge filling. It has homemade cookie dough, Butterfinger chocolate glaze on it. It's awesome.
Wow.
Then this week we have a cheesecake, cherry cheesecake, and a chocolate cheesecake.
Cherry cheesecake. Please explain to me how you make that.
Basically, it is an edible cheesecake, so it has no eggs in the mixture, so you can eat it, and you just fill the donut with it. It's really good.
Wow.
Have to beat my husband so he doesn't eat all of the filling while we're doing it.
That's wonderful. And how long have you been open?
We opened July 4th of 2019.
Okay.
Yeah.
You almost said this year. But
I did, but
yeah.
it's 2020.
Last year.
Right.
Well, congratulations on being open for 2 years.
Yeah, right.
Well, I'd ask, what are you most known for in and around LaGrange, but what did you do before this?
Well, we've only lived here a couple years. Before we opened Dixie Donuts, I was a fraud investigator.
Really?
Yeah, but I went to culinary school. I was a chef before
Okay.
we had children, and he was a chef too. But when you have younger children, that's not really a good life that's conducive to families. So we both put that away until they were older, and now we got back into it because they're older.
You just floored me with the chef fraud investigator thing.
Yeah, I was a fraud investigator for 13 years, and then we bought a house, and our realtor told us about this spot. It had just opened up for rent, and we were like, yes, we're going to do that now. So why not?
Awesome.
Yeah.
So what was your specialty as a chef?
I always liked the pastries and stuff. I wasn't a pastry chef. I worked in an Irish restaurant.
Okay.
But I always liked pastries because pastries make me happy. Dessert first, always.
Okay. Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
What was your husband's specialty?
He worked at a country club in Atlanta, so he's more of the savory side. He's awesome at anything anyway, but he did all of the savory side. He got out of the Marine Corps and went to culinary school. And
Oh, okay. Yeah. And fraud investigation.
yes.
Please tell me about that.
So I got the job. A friend of mine worked for a private investigator, and she was getting a promotion and told me about the job. So I interviewed, and the owner liked me, and I started working, and they opened a separate company that did just insurance fraud investigations, not private investigations. And so I did investigations all over the world. We had followed somebody to Israel. I mean, it was pretty interesting. I'm a pretty nosy person, so
Okay.
it worked out well.
What's the wildest fraud you ever investigated?
Probably that one. A guy became an opera singer while he had a general liability case with a big chain, and said he couldn't work, and he became an opera singer and was making a lot of money flying all over the world as an opera singer, and we flew 2 investigators to Israel to go to his concert. Got him to sign his thing. It was awesome. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's very cool.
I'm flabbergasted. At no point did I think I'd be sitting down today talking to you about flying to Israel
Right.
and investigating an opera singer.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I mean, the reason we came to LaGrange in the first place, we're not from here.
Yeah.
My
Where'd you come from?
husband, well, I'm an Army brat.
Okay.
So I was born in East Point, but we moved all the time. And my husband's from Douglasville, and he was working for a company in Kennesaw and got a job with Chrysler in Illinois.
Okay.
So we moved to Illinois. We were not Midwesterners, so we moved back to Kia. So he started working at Kia.
Okay.
And that's how we came to LaGrange. But my family was living in North Georgia in Canton.
Mm-hmm.
Now they live in Alabama. And his parents live in Alabama, so it just made more sense for us to be closer to family with our kids growing older and them to be able to spend time with them. So we moved back down this way.
Okay.
Yep.
And whereabouts do you live in LaGrange?
We actually live down the street.
Like in town?
No, probably 10 minutes
Okay.
past Piggly Wiggly and
Gotcha.
in the country.
Yeah. What do you wish you had known when you first moved to town? Is there anything you wish you'd known when you moved here?
That there is no mall. The word mall is deceiving. Because I didn't look for houses. My husband came down and I was in Illinois and he looked for the houses and where to live. And I'm looking online and it says there's a mall. I'm like, ooh, yay, there's a mall. And we moved and I'm like, that is not, what is that? That's not a mall.
I've heard the campus, the kids in the college call it the small.
That's what my son calls it, yeah,
Yeah.
the small. And I'm like, oh man, that's not a mall. That's probably, but I mean, small towns are pretty awesome too. They have little funky little places that are better than, big department stores. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty nice. I like it.
Well, what's your favorite story about living in LaGrange so far?
My favorite story.
Favorite story?
Probably finding this place. It's again one of those things that all the stars aligned at the right time and it worked out. And this is like our dream. Like I can't even believe that it was able to be opened. It's kind of crazy. It's insane, really.
Tell me about it.
We actually did all the work here. It was an attorney's office, and it had a whole bunch of different walls in it. Had 4 different floors. We had to take out everything in there to make it actually a working kitchen.
Okay.
We did all the work, painted. My kids painted. Laid the floors.
Mm-hmm.
I even let my mom throw the hammer through a wall. She thought that was great because they do it on all of the reno shows.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, throw a hammer, and yeah. And then my son did it and broke the glass, and that was great. But yeah, we worked till sometimes 2, 3 in the morning trying to get this open. We got the lease in March and it was done within 30 days. We were able to get everything finished in 30 days, which was crazy to me.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Mm-hmm. My husband built everything in here. Like, it's amazing.
It looks really nice in here. Like, this is impressive.
Thank you.
The color scheme is really awesome too. The bright blue walls.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like it. I like the gray kind of contrasts it, so it kind of jumps out. Because it's a smaller space, and I don't want people to feel like they can't sit down and stay, because I want them to. But it's sort of trying an illusion with your eyes to make it look bigger than it really is.
Yeah. Can you name a time where someone in LaGrange helped you out of a bind, and what was it?
A bind. You know what? Our son helped us at a huge bind. We were moving and had a little bit of an accident, and we just bought our house and closed, and we had to move out of our rental house. And me and my husband couldn't move stuff, but we had to be out by midnight. And my son moved everything out of our house by himself. Like,
really?
17-year-old kid moved everything by himself, set our beds up. It was fantastic.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah, so it's nothing business related, but our son definitely helped us out of a huge bind, because otherwise you had to pay for, you stayed over your lease, and you had to be out by midnight, and he was out by midnight all by himself.
That's impressive.
Yeah, it was great.
And just your family is you, your husband, your 18-year-old, your 17-year-old, and your 12-year-old, correct?
Yes. So we have Chris is my husband, Alex is my son, Carissa is my stepdaughter, and Brian is my son.
Okay.
Yep.
That's impressive. All right. So you can't name your own restaurant in this, but what is your favorite spot in LaGrange?
Oh, that's not fair. My favorite, I go to Charlie Joseph's every day because they make the best tea. I walk right around the corner. I do it. They open at 9 o'clock. They see me come in. They got my drink ready. They're awesome people. And I love their chili cheese dogs. I'm a very simple person, yeah. I like Charlie Joseph's.
Okay. For a chef. All right.
Yeah, I mean, if you're good at one thing, be good at one thing instead of being mediocre at 12 things.
Yeah.
Like, if you go to Cheesecake Factory, their menu is 60 pages, and it's all fine. But if you go in there, they have 5 things, and they're all great.
No.
I'd rather be great at 1 or 2 things than mediocre.
Makes sense. So that kind of covers your go-to order, your favorite LaGrange restaurant or bar.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. You know what? My favorite restaurant, like sit-down restaurant, would be Brick House.
Brick House.
Yeah.
What's your go-to order there?
Our Dixie Burger. Patrick makes this fantastic hamburger. It's an original glazed donut that they get from here, and it's got like a pepper jelly and bacon. It's got a fried egg. It's fantastic. It's great.
And a little bit of shameless self-promotion.
Absolutely, but it's really, really good. I mean, you can have good ingredients and put them together, and they taste not good. But I mean, Patrick's a great chef. It's fantastic.
Awesome. So what's your favorite thing living in or around Greater LaGrange?
Besides my shop.
Yes, besides your shop.
Being able to be close to our family. Really, we're really big family people. And we like the outdoors, so being able to, go to the lake and do the trails and stuff like that, it's nice.
Okay. Have you tried the Thread?
I haven't been since they opened the newest part of it, no.
Okay. You're busy working.
Yeah, I'm here all the time. I'm tired.
So what is the hidden, you can't say your own restaurant,
Right.
but technically, you're not a hidden gem.
Well, there's so many people that don't know that we're here.
Really?
I have people that come in every day that are walking by that come in and because they've never noticed that we were here. But when people drive by on the street, you're so focused on where you're going, you're not looking left and right at all the small shops, and that's kind of sad because that's why a lot of them close, because they don't have enough foot traffic. But you're so focused on where you're going that you're not even actually paying attention to what's around you. We have at least 5 or 6 people that come in every weekend that I had no idea that you were here.
Really?
And I've been here since July, and they're like, I drive by you every morning. Yeah.
I would have thought with all the promotion,
No, it's funny. There's some people that, they're not on Facebook, or they don't do Instagram, or they're just not seeing what we're putting out, and that's just how it is.
Damn algorithms.
Right, exactly. But, it's like when people stop at the light, every now and then they'll turn and look, but most of them don't. They keep their head straight, and it's really sad. That's kind of the drawback of a small town is people want things, but when you have small business owners open shops to bring it to them, because there's no drive-through, they don't want to get out of the car.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate, because there's so many great shops down here that people don't even know about. I mean, there's a girl around the corner that opened the Lash Place. Fantastic girl, like 19, 20, really young. And people, I'm sure, have no idea that she's there. She has a beautiful shop, and it's sad. But that's kind of the drawback to a small town, I guess.
Forgive me, but open the Lash Place?
See, you didn't even know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to tell your wife. Eyelashes. She does lash extensions. It's a gorgeous shop. It's got little chandeliers and white leather couches. Like, it's super pretty. She's right around the corner.
Okay.
Yeah, you should go in there.
My lashes are plenty long enough, but...
Yeah, but I mean, it's stuff like that, that, people just, they want it now. But then when you talk about it in a small town, they're like, oh, we need this, oh, we need that. Well, you get it. You have to actually support your small businesses or they're not going to be here.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
just how it is.
Yeah, I've run into that multiple times. And yeah, which is part of the reason I started this podcast.
That's awesome, because if you don't, then it just goes away. And it's like a small town. If you don't build it up, it's going to die.
Yes, exactly. What question were we on?
I don't even know.
Hidden gem. So, what's a hidden gem?
I don't even know a gem because I haven't been here that long. I don't know. All the places that I know, everybody else knows. Like Gus's is great, but everybody knows Gus's.
Yep, okay.
I don't really know places that other people don't just because I'm not here. A hidden gem is, my kitchen on Thanksgiving. Like, you
Gotcha,
know, at
okay.
my house.
Fair enough. All right. Well, random questions for fun.
Okay.
If you could be a superhero, what power would you possess?
Yeah.
I heard this was quite the bit of
Yeah,
controversy.
we were
amongst your
debating
family.
it. They all told me I was wrong. I'm afraid of heights, but I don't like to drive because it takes too long. I don't want to fly because I have to get high up to
Okay.
fly. I would do teleportation.
Teleportation is actually a really common one.
Yeah, I'd be like, oop, I'm in Germany. Oh, I'm in Ireland. I'm already there.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't want to read people's mind because I don't want to know what people really think all the time.
Yes,
I
I
think
agree.
that would be extremely, I couldn't do that. No
Yeah,
way.
I couldn't handle that.
No, mm-mm.
I'm too self-conscious.
Yeah, me too. I don't want to know that. So I think teleportation would be a good one. Yeah.
Fair enough. All right. You can't say donuts, so what's your favorite food?
Oh, donuts are not my favorite food. We were talking about that too. We went to Rome for our anniversary last year and had carbonara, and it is my absolute oh my God, favorite thing ever.
Okay, carbonara.
Yes.
Doesn't that refer to the sauce?
Yes, it's made with eggs. It's not a red sauce.
Okay.
It's eggs
Yeah.
and cheese and it's so good. We ate it 3 times in 2 days. It was so good. Then we came home and made it again. Our kids weren't thrilled on it because it doesn't taste the same, but it was so good. So
Yeah.
good.
Carbonara is really nifty.
Yeah.
nifty.
It's fantastic.
All right. I'm going to ask you this twice.
Okay.
First as a chef, then as a fraud investigator.
Okay.
What's your best MacGyver moment?
Well, that's funny. We were talking about that too. I don't do MacGyver. That's why I have my husband.
Okay.
Because my husband can do anything. So if something is wrong and needs to be fixed and we don't have it, he's going to fix it for me, and I don't ever have to question how we did it. It's just done. It's just how it is.
Okay.
I can't fix things at all. You know, and when you're baking, if you're making donuts and your yeast is dead, you can't fix it. There's no MacGyver or anything. You can't, I can't fry it. It'd be hard as this table. It would be gross, and there's no saving it. But yeah, no, my husband, that's why he's my MacGyver.
Okay.
With chefs, as far as fraud investigations go, that's kind of tricky because you have so many different tools to find people and a bunch of different things that people don't even realize are out there that are watching you 24/7. Like we got this new app, and I put in my tag number, or my friend that I was working with, her tag number, and we saw a picture of her sitting in her car at the mall, like Christmas, like the year before. Like, that is creepy. Like, that's your hair. I can see you in the car. That's scary. But, you have people that are trying to hide from you. I'm going to run your tag and on these different databases, and it'll show you where you are at 3 a.m. every day of the week. Well, he's moving his car across the street. That's where he is. Yeah, so.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's
very scary. People are afraid of Big Brother. Big Brother's been there. He's never going away, ever. We did, conferences when they would show you how to hack into people's smart TVs. Like, I'm not ever having a TV with a camera on it. It doesn't matter. They're going to find you anyway. They're going to get in. You see people hacking into their kids, baby monitors. That's creepy. But it happens all the time because it's everywhere. It's everywhere and you don't even know it. Scary.
Yep. I've found it's best just to not think about it.
No, yeah, and don't do things that you wouldn't want to come out. Just be a good person. So support your small business.
All right. Is there anything else I should have asked but didn't?
Anything else they should have asked but didn't?
Who's the coolest son?
Oh, who is my coolest son?
Okay.
I have 2, Alex and Ryan.
No, only one.
It's funny, his name is Ryan because my husband and I have the same middle name. Our middle name is Ryan.
Okay.
So we named him Ryan. So he was destined to be Ryan, whether he was a boy or a girl.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Anything else they should ask? No? Okay.
On that note, thank you for the interview.
Yeah, absolutely.
I appreciate it. Dixie Donuts, Main Street, LaGrange. Check it out.
Yep.